Welcome back to my channel. This video is downloaded from Facebook Live, where I went live and applied Halloween makeup to look like a cracked doll. Right now I'm applying my foundation over top of my tinted moisturizer. The foundation shade that I'm using is Almond, and I'm using a dampened beauty blender to apply it. Using Advanced Anti-Aging Foundation in the shade of Cinnamon as a bronzer. I'm applying it to the hollows of my cheeks, my jawline, and my forehead. Here's my jawline. And I blend it down my neck as well, and now I'm doing my forehead. This will give my forehead the appearance of being smaller and make my face look more angular. Now I'm using a darker shade. This is the shade Coffee, and I'm using a very thin Sigma brush to blend it out, and this is giving me a more crisp contour on my cheekbones. I'm also using Coffee on the sides of my nose to make my nose look more narrow. Now I'm taking white concealer to highlight. Normally I mix white concealer with my foundation shade to give me a custom highlight color, but because I'm doing a cracked doll, I wanted to have a very, very dramatic highlight, so I didn't mix the concealer with anything. I'm using a Sigma 40 HD Kabuki brush to blend this out. Now I'm touching up a zit. And for blush, I'm using Cherry Blush Scents, and I use a Real Techniques stippling brush to apply it. I wanted to have very, very rosy cheeks since I'm doing a porcelain doll, so cherry was the perfect shade to use. Now I'm using Candlelight Shadow Scents as a concealer again, just to touch up a couple of trouble spots. After this, I take Pearlizer, which is an illuminating foundation, and I use it on my cheekbones as well as the tip of my nose to illuminate and just give me more of a glow. Okay, now I'm going to get started on my eyes. For my lid color, the color I use all over my lid, I use Mulberry. And instead of blending it out, I'm packing it on, kind of in more of a patting motion. That way it gives me more of a pigmented color. Shadow Sense is really cool because the color changes depending on how you apply it. If you blend it out, it won't be as pigmented, but if you pack it on, it gives you more color and more pigment. Now I'm taking Pink Frost and I'm going all across my brow bone. And then I go down into the corners of my eyes. Now I'm taking Pink Posy, which is the color I'm going to be using in my crease, to give me just a very pink eye look, which is perfect for a porcelain doll. And blending that down, I go across my crease and then down in a C shape towards the corner of my eye. Now I'm taking more Pink Frost just to blend out that color between my crease and my brow bone, giving me more of a soft transition. Now I'm applying Pink Opal Shimmer just to the center of my lid to give me more of a shimmery look, which you can see that makes a huge difference on my eyes. I'm also using a pencil brush and applying Pink Opal Shimmer to the center, the corner of my eye, which just brightens up my eyes a lot. Now I'm putting brushes away. And now I'm going to start working on my brows. So I'm combing them out. And for my brows, I like to mix Mocha Java Shadow Scents with Smoked Topaz Shadow Scents. So I mix them just on a palette, and then I'm going to use an angled brush to apply it. So right now I'm mixing it, cleaning my finger off, and now I'm going to apply it. I carve out under my brows first, and then I go up, fake an arch because I naturally have very straight brows, and then I'll go across the top and start filling them in. Cleaning up underneath makes a huge difference. Now I'm doing the other side, same thing. I carve out underneath first and go up to give myself more of an arch, then across the top. Once I go across the top, I start filling it in. Touching it up. Now I'm going to take Pink Opal Shimmer Shadow Scent and use that pencil brush again and just carve out right underneath my brows to give me more of a highlight. Now I'm taking Pink Posy and I'm also running that color under my lashes just to give me an all over pink look. Next, I'm going to use Onyx in a really flat brush. I'm going to apply it right under my lashes, not on the waterline, but just underneath to give my eyes more of a lined appearance. You can see I'm just kind of dabbing it on underneath my lashes. Now I'm going to use that pencil brush again. I'm going to use Snow Shadow Scents to fill my waterline. And the reason I'm doing this is to make my eyes look bigger and more open. Now I'm using Black Eye Scents. Which is our liquid liner, to line my upper lashes, and I'm going to do a nice winged liner. I was struggling during this part a little bit because I already had mascara on from the makeup I was wearing before filming this, and I'm not used to applying liquid liner once my mascara is already on. I finally just took a tissue and I stuck it under my eye so I could push my lashes down and out of the way to finish my eyeliner. I'm just touching it up with a Q-tip. I have one eye down. Combing my lashes back out. Now I'm going to do my other eye. Same thing, fighting with my eyelashes. I start by doing kind of a triangle shape. I fill it in. I'm touching it up here. Sorry, it's really hard for me to do this and still give you a good shot at it, especially when I already have mascara on. Now I'm just going across the base of my lashes, checking to see if they're even. They weren't. Touching it up. I think that's when I said good enough. Combing out my lashes again. Now I'm going to take mascara and apply it really heavy to my lower lashes. I want really dramatic looking lashes for this makeup. Now I'm applying it to my top lashes. For my top lashes, I like to layer a few different brands of mascara because I found that for me, it gives me the most full and dramatic looking lash line. Now I'm going to start working on the cracks on my forehead. So I start by making a hole in the center of my forehead using Onyx Shadow Sense. Then I just start working my way out and doing cracks down from the hole and across my face, connecting them to another hole there. Now I'm connecting the cracks. I just kind of randomly do cracks all around my face, with a few different holes to be the center points from where the cracks were coming from. I'm adding some cracks to my cheek, connecting the dots. Adding just a few more cracks, and then I'm going to move on and start shading them. Okay, so now I'm going to take Mocha Java Shadow Sense, which is a light brown, and using that same flat brush I used to line under my eyes with black, I'm going to start shading the cracks. And it's almost like I'm contouring the cracks just to give them more depth. And you can see already how much depth that adds. It makes a huge difference. It really makes the cracks kind of pop off of my face. Now I'm going to take Snow Shadow Sense, which is white, and do the same thing I was doing with Mocha Java to give more depth to the cracks on my face. Now I'm using Kiss for a Cause Lip Sense to do a hot pink lip to finish off this look. Here's my first layer. Letting it dry. Second layer. Letting it dry. Third layer. Now I'm letting my hair down while I wait for it to dry. And last but not least, glossy gloss. And I'm done. If you like this video, be sure to subscribe, hit like, and comment down below. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.